Hey, what's up guys? I'm Dan H and welcome back to the project. It has been a long time since I've filmed a video for you guys. I've been dying to get back in front of the camera and let you guys know what's been going on. There's been a bunch of updates, there's a bunch of projects I need to catch you up on. But first, I just want to let you know that I got a little bit of an injury, so future projects will be slow. None of the big things are going to be happening just yet, like no more lifting Dana 30 front ends. And no more pounding away on the unibody of a Jeep with a sledgehammer. Remember those good times? But unfortunately, until further notice, no more heavy lifting, no more bumper bashing, no more hardcore Jeep projects. And that really sucks. I got a brand new XJ that I've been dying to dig into. That's an XJ you guys don't even know about yet. But that just goes to show you how behind I am on my editing. I got about 3 videos that I really want to put out for you guys. Hey look, I got landscaping, so it has definitely been a long time since you had an update, a real-time update. So this video is going to jump the gun on all those other videos right now. I'm going to put this out ASAP. I'm going to show you my wrist, let you know that I'm in the process of healing. So I got an MRI coming up, magnetic resonance imaging, if you want to know what MRI stands for. But the doctor's going to check out what's going on in here. Hopefully nothing's torn up too bad. Hopefully I won't need surgery. Hopefully I can just rest and edit those videos for you guys and release them. And for the time being, we're going to take it easy. I got a nice, easy project coming up right now for you with this XK. And actually, here comes my help right now. The old man's going to come help me dig into this. So let's see what we're doing with this. Alright guys, so for today's project, we're going to be working on the VES, the Video Entertainment System for this 2010 Jeep Commander XK. Now, Jeep, Dodge, and Chrysler, they have all similar types of rear overhead consoles that have DVD players in them. They're all similar, they might not all be the same, but fortunately for us, all our kids are the same, and they do this to these screens. So what happens is, over the course of 10 years or so, the constant opening and closing of this screen will wear out the ribbon cable. Now there's a ribbon cable up in here. I don't know if you can see it. It's this thin little strip of wires that looks like a ribbon, and it connects the monitor to the rest of the electronics in the vehicle. So one of the reasons why we bought this Commander is because it had the video entertainment system. We wanted to throw on a DVD when we go on long drives to keep our kids entertained. So I guess the 6 months that we own the vehicle, plus the previous 10 years of ownership and use that this vehicle got, it just wore this ribbon cable thin, because at first everything worked. Then a couple times we had a weird input signal error that showed us a monitor A and monitor B selection. Then it started to blink out on us randomly, and then it just blinked out completely, and we weren't able to get it to work. So the very first thing I suspected was that the ribbon cable had gone bad. It's a common problem for vehicles of this era. I think anywhere between 2005 to 2012 Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeeps. So we're going to take this thing all apart. I believe up in here we have 2 fasteners. We got 2 8mm, and we got 2 Phillips head screws. And my dad is going to take over and help me get this thing down. All right, so filling in for Project Dan H, we have Project Dad H, and let's go ahead and get this thing off.
Okay. Maybe we should pop out this remote before I open everything.
Sounds good. One less thing to drop.
Okay.
Cool remote.
Hex?
Yep.
Phillips. Got it.
Cool. That's it. That's how it's held on. That was easy peasy. There's the connectors. I got one hand. Hey, look at that. One-handed. All right, let's take it over to the bench. Nice. Follow me. Hey, there's Mark. Let's mark the turtle, because he marks the spot where the cesspool cap is. We needed something for the landscaping. Mark had a broken arm. Got him for half off because he was gimpy.
His name's Mark.
His construction adhesive put his hand back together. All right, got some natural sunlight. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so we got the screen, we got the monitor up here on the bench, and we got to separate it from this trim piece right now. So up on here on the sides, there's these two little tabs, and these tabs have to be pulled towards the center, and then they could be released. Now, it doesn't seem like anything else is holding this thing on, except a couple tabs and a couple clips. Yeah, that looks like it's in, yeah.
Okay. Now,
There's a couple on the sides too, right?
3 on each side.
There we go. And these in here.
There.
That's it. Well, that's pretty easy. All right, the trim shroud or whatever is off. Oh, here we go. This is the hinge that holds the screen on. So let's take off these and we'll drop down the screen. And I think that will allow us to access what we need.
Okay.
Cool. Now we're going to take off some more of this backing plate. Alright, so the top part has 6 screws, and we got 2 more down here on the side.
These have little flanges on them.
Flanges go in the front.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright, so we got all the screws off of this metal casing. We got the screws out of the hinge for the screen. And we're just going to try to gently pop up these little tabs and separate this case.
Should have had an extra hand.
Me too.
Give me your other hand! Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough!
I can pull in these, push the plastic in, and then this should pop up.
Keep wiggling.
This way. Yeah.
Just going to rest it up here on my organizer so we can get a good look at this ribbon cable. Yep, there it is. That's the culprit. Alright, I'm going to switch to zoom and we'll show you how to take this thing off. Alright, here we go. We're going to disconnect this ribbon cord, this ribbon cable. So what you got to do is you got to just flick these little tabs down to release it. One. And there we go. And then it just slides out. Alright, and now we'll get to the DVD screen. We can pull the screen right off of this base. Alright, so now the last thing we got to do is get into here and open up this guy to detach the ribbon from the monitor. If you see in here, there's 2 little indents, and this is what you use to pry. You could use a little screwdriver, give it a little twist, and this case just pops right off. That is really easy. And then you could just give it a good pull. There you go. And it separates. Ta-da! Now here is the inside of the screen. And man, look at this ribbon. This ribbon is shot just as I suspected. Look at those creases. I guarantee there is breaks in the connection right there. So we're going to go ahead and take this off, and that should be the end of this busted ribbon. Alright, here we go. We're going to take off this ribbon. Just going to pop off these clips right here and right here. I'm going to slide this out. And that's it. That's the end of the busted ribbon. So long. Alright guys, time to open up our package containing our brand new ribbon cables. I got this 2-pack of ribbon cables on Amazon.com, and you can see that it is exactly the same as the one we removed from our VES. Blue writing on one side, plain white on the other. Comes with instructions, but we don't need them, guys. We're pros here on the project. So I'm going to set this aside, and let's go ahead and open this one up. And again, this is a 2-pack for $30, and it sure beats the dealer price of about $1,000 for having them do this job. We could do this in about an hour, and it's nice to know we have an extra ribbon cable just in case we need it. Now, the original OEM ribbon cable got about 10 years of life out of it. Now, hopefully we'll get another 10 years out of this one. So we'll put it in as soon as I can open this package. Alright guys, so here we go. Before we put this back in, we're just going to make sure we have this thing lined up the right way. We're going to go with the metal side up, because this thing curves around and breaks right over here. So there's our old one, and we're putting our new one in. And this is electronics, so these things must be done delicately.
These things must be done delicately.
I'm going to slide this in. We want to make sure this slider clip, is fully extended. So we can slide in our new ribbon cable, metal side up. And there we go. It slides right in, nice and centered. And got to get those little tabs. Good. Pinch them both in. Nice and easy. And now this ribbon cable is secured. Alright, now we can put on the back cover. This is just plastic, and it's going to clip right in. Nice and easy. Easy peasy. Alright. Now we can assemble everything back together. Alright, so we got our screen, we got our ribbon cable coming out, and we have, of course, this area where the ribbon cable slides in. So we're going to go ahead and angle these both up, and I'm just going to slide this on through. Nice and easy. There we go, we got our ribbon cable nicely passed through, and now what we're going to do is we're going to slide on our, I guess the joint, the elbow, the pivot point of the screens. This slides right up into these notches, right here. Let's do one on either side. You just want to get them right in these little grooves. And man, they clip right in. Nice and easy. Perfect. Alright, once this screen is kind of where it's supposed to be, I'm going to go ahead and close this up, and then we won't need to open this anymore. I'm going to flip this back over. Alright, now that the screen is nice and safe in there and closed up, we got our ribbon cable sticking out there, and we're going to go ahead and mate these two together once again. So, I'm going to do what we did to take this apart. We're just going to pop this up right there, or prop this up right there, as I should say. We're just going to bring our ribbon cable nice and easy, facing up. We're going to want to make sure these little tabs are down. I'm going to slide this ribbon cable up in here, and we're going to go ahead and click these close. When one goes up, the other goes down. Alright, I'm going to grab my dad so he can do it with two hands, and not my one gimpy hand.
Rest that little hand.
Alright, we got a nice little pinch on this piece. This clip has got the ribbon strip nice and secured, and this is going to roll right down nice and easily into the plastic case, and this is going back together nice and easy. What we want to do is we want to make sure that these little hinges for the TV monitor line up right outside the body for this. So we'll go ahead and rotate it this way so you can see over here. Again, there's two little nubs that stick out, and the hinge goes right into this case. So that's that. That's it. That's nice and easy. What I'm going to do now is put those screws back in. This job is just about done. It is going back together nice and quick. Alright guys, we're going to get those four little machine screws right back into the hinge. Alright, we're going to put in the other two machine screws that have the flanges on. Those go right in the right in the side of this unit or what have you.
Don't want to cross thread them.
There you go.
Okay.
Now what do we got? Another six more screws to go on the top, and that's it. We're done.
Okay, let's do the middle. Start from the middle and work out.
Did you do a crisscross star pattern?
Yep.
Right on the money. All right. Cool. Let's get this bad boy in. Awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got the trim piece to drop in. Yeah.
This goes in here like this somehow.
Somehow. Wait, other way. Hey, lift that one up.
All right.
Put that in.
Okay. Yeah, these. Just
Yep.
like this.
Line up the tabs.
A lot easier putting it in than taking it out. But,
I know. These clip-on things, it's much easier.
okay.
Always want to be careful taking them apart with the plastic because it's brittle. All right, let's go back to the Jeep.
That way.
All right, here we go. There we go.
Almost looks like there could be another one.
I wonder if that's a extra input. Maybe a jump off to another screen or
Yeah, it says to go this way.
another player.
Yeah, look at that.
Cool.
Another remote maybe or something.
Yeah. Link up.
Okay, then does this go up in? Or does it
It
just
just
fold?
sandwiches right on.
This sandwiches on, okay. This has to come open. To get to it. A little bit back, a little bit more. Right there.
Cool.
First one's the toughest one.
Oh yeah.
That's in there soft.
Nice. Nice and easy. Now we can adjust the other ones.
Perfect. Perfect is good enough.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my whole philosophy.
That's my whole philosophy.
Okay. Now the Phillips. A little deeper.
Nice.
I'll tighten it later.
It's a lot easier being the cameraman.
Okay, they're in. I just want to make sure they're all snug.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Open and close. Cool. All right,
Okay.
now we got to see if it works. All right, guys, moment of truth. Let's see if this thing works. Let's see, media. There we go, power. Let's see, disc.
International level here.
What was the girls watching? Let's see.
The Vikings from Iceland are the heavy favorite. Their coach is already guaranteed victory.
Mighty Ducks 2. D2. All right, we got D2 on the playlist tonight. Let's see what we got. Hayes Jeep. So far, so good.
Iceland may be tough, but we're Team USA and we're going all the way.
Here we go, Team USA all the way. It works. Awesome. Awesome fix. That's great.
That's where it's going.
You're going down.
Hey, here it is.
Nice.
This is the best part. This is where they put shaving cream on his face and tickle him with a feather. So that's it, guys. That's it. We did our screen repair. This is awesome. We'll be watching Mighty Ducks. I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, sorry I don't have any big projects coming up. I got to heal up with this wrist injury. Again, I got a ton of videos to catch up on. So the next video you're going to see is a ZJ coolant video. I'm halfway done editing that. That's coming up next. And then I got a big surprise coming up with my XJ purchase. You get to see my new XJ coming. So those are all coming down the pike. And thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next project. Let's finish this movie. Peace, guys.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste me, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they